Alright, we're good to go. Let's get this done. I'm in the corner again. Okay, so we still don't know who James or Oscar are. And Emily.
Of the hospital so we can put a stop to it. Also...
Alright, what's going on?
Of course.
I'm assuming then this is probably Emily then, right? We don't know who you are yet.
Ain't you, so I don't know if you know enough. But you certainly ain't her, so you don't know squat, you big ignoramus.
Silver spoon.
Oh, so you finally decided to talk to me, huh?
Do you know who you are?
I'm, me, I guess. No, you aren't. I'm me.
For once, think before you answer. It's not easy. That's why Mr. Director's so terrified about the test.
Wait, you know about the test too?
Why wouldn't I? It's called TAT, and it involves a series of repeated questions that try to get the test subject to make up a logical story based on their own desires, emotions, motives, and personal experiences. Most participants end up projecting their own subconscious onto a character in the made-up story without even realizing it.
So, that's what it is. Doesn't sound like such a big deal to me.
Yes, and it wouldn't be if it were just that. The problem is, this hospital is doing more than just a simple test. Something much more intense.
Huh? Like what?
They put extreme pressure on the test subjects, causing them to lose themselves in the stories they make up. Even once the test is over, they lose track of reality, which can lead to the development of multiple personalities. And those whose minds are already weak, they lose track of who they are altogether. Textbook delusional right there.
Well, I'll be. No wonder Mr. Director's about to shit his shorts. Don't concern me, though.
Oh yeah? Then how about this scenario? Deep down, you, me, all of us constantly struggle with our own issues. Pretty normal, right? Well, during the test, people tend to project those conflicting thoughts onto different characters in the stories they make up. Each thought becomes its own character, constantly engaged in a bitter, back-and-forth argument with its other half. Until, finally, they lose the ability to become one again.
That's impossible. Wait, is she talking about us? I'm calling BS!
Hey, don't look at me. I'm not the one running the tests. I just wanted to let you know to be prepared. And more importantly, don't forget who you are.
Now I'm actually kind of intrigued. Sounds a little, I don't know, fun. No one's ever been able to give me a run for my money before. Oh, what do you know? Sounds like some kind of, I don't know, metaphysical test. Metaphysical my ass! It's a scam, pure and simple. You can't bullshit a bullshit. I am unscammable. Oh, shut up. What do you think? Thinking never did you any good. Metaphysical. Whatever. I'm gonna hit the hay.
My brother in Christ. What the fuck, my dude? Okay, I feel like we need to...
What?
Who's this guy?
Patient number 27 has a non-bizarre grandiose delusional disorder. He thinks he's a caregiver here. The hospital is short-handed, so we usually leave him.
Okay, so there's stuff going on in here, though, with these guys.
Murphy! $300! Pay up!
I know. But you gotta get out. You got no money in this shithole.
You want to do business with me? You do it my way. That means no credit. I already made an exception, letting you try out the phone. And now that you know it works, you
Okay, we
pay
did
up.
this yesterday.
Unless you want me to tell Jennifer you stole her phone. Don't be a rat.
All right, fine. How about
I can live with that. Hand it over.
Wait. Before you leave, do you know if they caught patient number 68 yet?
Nope. Not as far as I know.
They here yet?
Now that you mention it, Mr. Director did say he heard a siren earlier.
Picked. Anyway, here's your phone.
No hard feelings, huh? Next time, if you got money, we could do business.
What took you so long?
I got a business deal. All taken care of now, though.
Business deal? I told you to lock those two in the bathroom.
That's I did. Don't worry. But what about George, huh? Take care of Jennifer and Ray, but leave George? Shouldn't we lock him up too?
George is conducting one of those brain goggle sound experiments on the Maestro. If we interrupt them, there's a chance we'll fry our friend's mind.
Fine, we'll let him be for now. But what if the police decide to barge in there later?
I've made arrangements. Oscar will try to send him away. Should he fail, he'll lead the police to us. When that happens, I need you to give a winning performance.
Don't you worry about that. I may not be an actor or anything, but I'm an ace at improv. They won't know what hit him.
Perfect. First, we'll take control of the hospital. Then, we'll rescue Maestro.
Seriously, though, that test Maestro went to. What's it all about, huh? You guys keep saying he's fucked. What the hell did they do to him in there?
I didn't know much about it myself until I spoke to Nellie. She calls it a thematic apperception test, or TAT.
TAT? What's with all the acronyms nowadays? Can't hardly tell what the hell something is. Do we even know it's legit? You know Nellie. She throws Dr. Mumbo Jumbo like this around all the time. Full of shit, if you ask me. Who's to say she's not just making shit up on the fly? Really gonna believe a windbag like her?
On this matter? Yes. It's like I told you already. This isn't a real hospital. No, this is nothing more than a reality show. And the reason you don't remember is for exactly this reason. The test. That TAT has brainwashed all of you. You don't even remember who you really are.
Brainwashed? The hell?
Yes, all of us. We were participants in this theater verite. Over time, the rest of the crew, the true evil behind this, manipulated our gray matter using these so-called tests. They made us believe we were mental patients. Mental patients! Fortunately, my experience as a director allowed me to see through their wiles and maintain my true sense of reality. A professional like me can spot an amateur from a mile away.
No wonder those doctors keep telling me I'm sick.
These doctors, they use these tests.
I agree. I'm like,
our
oh, yeah, okay,
brains,
that's pretty
giving us all
plausible.
sorts of wild hallucinations. Once our heads are adequately scrambled, they give us a new identity. By doing so, they keep us trapped in this never-ending reality show, day by day losing more of our hold on reality. In short, the doctors aren't real doctors, and we aren't real patients. We're nothing but actors in this twisted, cruel production.
We're the actors? I thought Oscar was the only actor in this place.
Are you both patients here?
Oh God! My stomach! Sorry, I gotta go.
So this one has to be Oscar then, right? Because he leads us out of the area.
Just where do you think you're going, pal? Sit back down. You can leave when I say you can leave, which is after you've answered my questions.
Okay. Whatever you say. Both of you sit down and behave yourselves. I want you to answer the officer's questions.
So this has to be James? I just want to see if anything else happens in this room. Oh my god! Flora's not drunk, but you are. Oh my goodness. Ed, what are we going to do? Welcome. I hope you are having a fantastic day, night, early morning. So poor Emily. Oh, when does she... Oh. I'm intrigued. Oh, I do remember this, actually.
Who's that knocking?
Yeah.
Ray?
Yeah, I do remember that. And then he fucking beats her on the head.
From the gate. Get your ass back to the day room.
James?
You stay away from the gate. Get your ass back to the day room.
For crying out loud! I give her, huh?
Hold you to stop. Where do you... What the hell's going on? Why were the police here?
Things are getting out of control. I was just playing along with Mr. Director and the other crackpots, right? Figured if we really did take over the hospital, it'd be much easier to look for Ghost.
No way it's a coincidence. You notice anything off about those cops?
Well, they were definitely looking for someone. That much was obvious. But the way they were interrogating every single patient makes me think they're after Ghost, too.
Why would the authorities suddenly be searching for him? Until we got that tip, everyone thought he was dead.
Maybe they got it, too. Anyway, what have you found so far?
I haven't locked down Ghost yet, but I did find his Plan B.
Plan B?
Pure coincidence, actually. The TV remote went missing, you see, and the button on the TV doesn't work either. It got me curious, so one day I volunteered to cover Ray's night shift. After everyone left the room, I opened the TV set. Guess what I found?
A bomb.
Bingo! Anyone turns that thing on, it'll explode. I bet that's probably why he took the remote.
That's further proof it was Ghost who blew up the police station.
Oh my
Kill
god.
his crew and fake his own death. But why would he plant another one in the same place he's hiding?
That's why I said it must be his Plan B. Sure, the hospital's been a safe place to lay low, but someone clearly knows he's still alive. Otherwise, they wouldn't have put a bounty on his head and we wouldn't be in here. Ghost probably planted the bomb for just...
What the fuck is going on anymore? Poor Flora. No, she'll be okay. What was your drink of choice tonight? We're basically... Oh, I'm traveling again. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that on purpose or if that's just the drift in my controller. My PS4 controller has a wicked drift on it. I gotta get a new one. It's struggling. Basically, we are kind of like in a simulation and we're using audio logs to recreate and solve crimes because I got tired of Cult of the Lamb because I thought this update was going to be better, but it turns out I'm just replaying the game, but there's a lot more waiting and a lot more bullshit involved now. So I'm like, oh, we'll get to that later. Plus, Tears of the Kingdom comes out next week on Friday, so we're probably going to be playing that, which means I got to fire up the old Switch. And I'm a little concerned because I'm not sure if I've got the memory for that. A delay? Oh, does it? I see. The whole microphone and camera have been like acting a little strange. I froze yesterday on my camera. Like really bad. It's never done that before. So I don't know if it's just things are breaking. You'll have to drop me a message, Ed. You know I'm not very savvy when it comes to this lovely stuff. Notice, yeah, there is a bit of an echo. I can try turning my TV down as well. It's probably ever since I switched to the new TV as well. I do still use my Discord very, very infrequently, but if you message me, I'll definitely check it out. Yeah, it's a whole thing. It's because everything is so close together too, right? And I know a lot of people use monitors, but I have a TV, so TV and a wee little laptop. It's a mess. It's not really a mess, but it's kind of a mess. Oh, you're the best, Ed. Yeah, everything is just, I keep meaning to, like, just take some time and, like, sit down, reorganize everything, make things better, but I never find the time. Like, I don't know. It's terrible. It's almost like I need someone to be like, okay, I'll fix you. And I'm going to be like, thank you. I just need to, like, dedicate, like, a Saturday afternoon. It's just, I feel like I'm so... No, you should have told me sooner. I don't want you guys suffering. God, that's terrible. Especially at, like, with the quality that you put out. My God. I need to learn a thing or two from you. Right? It's so nice. You guys are the best. I have to pause this for a second again. I gotta get back up to the top.
As this, he can blow the place sky high and vanish into the wind again. Poof!
Sounds right up his alley. Anyone who sees his face dies.
Not.
No, you can mansplain with me. It's totally fine. Because I don't know what I'm doing. So, can you really mansplain if I don't know what I'm doing? Not like this guy that tried to mansplain my own industry to me one. Went on like a speed dating thing. I don't know if you were here for this, Ed. And it was like super awkward because this guy asked me if I was wearing my actual glasses, which I don't wear most of the time except for driving. And I just left them on. And then he asked me if I was wearing my glasses for sophistication. And then there was a lull in conversation. So I work in the alcohol industry, and I've worked in the alcohol industry for 14 years, 12 of which I was conducting tours and tastings for my brewery. So even though I don't drink beer personally, I would like to think I'm pretty well versed in how to spot things, as 'twas my job. And I smelled his beer, and I was like, oh, it smells like your beer smells very citrusy. Are you drinking an IPA? And he's like, yeah, I am. He's like, you wouldn't know anything about that, so let me tell you everything about an IPA. And I was like, but I work in the brewing industry. I work in alcohol. It's my job. Anyway, I don't consider that to be mansplaining because you are telling me something I don't know. Yeah, I've got specific driving glasses. These ones are my blue light filter ones. I usually try to wear those because I stare at screens all day, so I should be wearing them more often, but I usually try to wear them at night. Yeah, what a fun time. So, no, you're educating me. I've been in booze for a long time. Yeah, I have been in booze for a very long time. Again, it's my job. I need to, like, people would tell me, oh, this tastes funny. So, like, I was technically allowed to, like, quote unquote, drink on my job, but it was just to discern from flat kegs, because it happens sometimes, right? Kegs would go flat, so I have to be able to be like, no, you're full of shit, or like, oh yeah, no, that does taste pretty off. So no, we don't. My brewery does not do craft, unfortunately. We used to be, but we're not anymore. And the problem is I can't tell too much about my own brewery because where I live is quite small, and it's not really, but if I tell more about my brewery, some people could probably, like, just based on how I talk about it, some people probably know where I work, but I can't say too much. We live in a city that does have craft breweries in it, and we did used to be craft. We're not anymore. But all beer can basically be broken down, right? So we just have to know. We have to know stuff. Yeah, I don't want to go there. I've let it slip a couple of times too. I'm pretty sure every once in a while I go back and I delete all of my videos that just like accumulate over time. So I may have deleted it, but I have actually let it slip one of our brands before. So it might be floating around on the internet somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, we don't anymore. It's unfortunate. We used to be cool, and now we're not. Such is the way of the world. But no, we have some great like local craft breweries and stuff in my city. It's pretty amazing. We have a great relationship with all of them as well too. So that's even better. Like there's not really like a competition amongst us in a sense, but I mean we have a great relationship with all of them. So like when I moved into my city, there was only 2 breweries, and now there's like I think there's 7, 5 or it's either between 5 to 7 of us now, plus 2 distilleries. So we're doing great. Really moving up in the world. There was a London pub. We did it. I don't know if we still do, but we did export for a long time some of our product to a certain bar in London. Yes, I do. I also prefer the distilleries. That's my stuff too. I agree. I'm not a big wine drinker. I don't like beer. Yeah, give me that fucking distillery stuff. Good. Oh my god. Good gin. I could talk about gin all day. I love our London, or sorry, not our London, England. I don't know if we still do, but it was to serve Canadian expats that were living in London, England. I heard recently, a couple of years ago, that we still were, but I don't know if that was like a before COVID or after COVID thing. So, oh yeah, no, they do gin. The one that I really like also does whiskey, which is great. That's my favorite stuff. Love a good whiskey. But again, I feel like all the good whiskey comes from Scotland. So let's go hell.
This time, check this out.
What the hell is that thing? Looks like some kind of sci-fi gizmo.
It's a microcontroller infrared scrambler. Got it from a catalog for $29.95.
Oh, Crown Royal.
Not
I think it's Canadian too.
I don't get it.
This is my plan B.
I think you're right. I think which one did I have? I think they had an Apple one at one point.
The signal from the remote. The TV will
I mean, Canadian Royal's Canadian, or Crown Royal, sorry.
Holding the clicker.
Now that's smart.
It's okay.
Then all we have to do is cuff
I've got a bottle, a Lot 40. I got that as a parting gift.
Huh? Is that the alarm?
What the hell? I didn't even know this hospital had an alarm
What
system.
the hell?
Stupid cops. They probably triggered the trap that Ghost set up. Fuck.
You know what I'm curious about really quickly, too? Comes in a little purple velvety bag. It sure does. I don't know why. It's not that. I don't know. I never considered it to be anything special. And the Lot 40 that I have under my cupboard is like when I had what I'm pretty sure was COVID last year, I couldn't breathe well. And so I remember doing shots of that at like 10:30 in the morning, because like that initial burn, I'd be like, this is great. And then I could breathe for about like 10 minutes. It was really lovely. So anyway, yeah, I think I did like 3 shots at 10:30 in the morning just to breathe a little bit. And then went about my day. Good times. I also do not recommend getting COVID. Holy shit. Oh, see, don't you like when friends think about you like that? I mean, it's kind of like one of those things where you like maybe like people think of it like to be really good, and I'm just like, it's average at best. But I mean, it's like one of those things that's always available. Like we go, like, I don't know how it works over there, Ed. Like, can you guys buy your booze anywhere? Like, you can go into a grocery store and like pick some shit up like that? Because we can't do that here in Ontario. It's different province to province and territory. But here in Ontario, we have a specific chain of buildings that's run by the government, and that's where you pick up your like wines, your spirits, and stuff like that. Every corner. Oh, okay, yeah. So we do have beer available, but again, here in our province, beer is run by the breweries. It's called the beer store, Brewers Retail, and that's where you sell your beer. They recently decided to, a couple years ago, got beer. How many years has it been now? Like 4 or 5 years, that they would allow people or grocery stores to sell product. Any shop can have a license. It's so interesting. I think you can, like, every grocery store here in Ontario was recently allowed, but here's the beer store has such a grip on the market. You're only allowed to sell 6-packs. So like you can buy a 2-4 of 6s, but you wouldn't get like what's called the quote unquote pack up price for that, because you're buying like 4 6-packs. Whereas if you go to Brewers Retail, you would get like a discount price for like or a pack up price for that. And again, most people are not buying just 6-packs or singles. They want the 2-4, which means they still have to go to Brewers Retail. It's very, we run things very, very strangely here. But also, like, it was for more exposure for the craft breweries, because when craft breweries were becoming, like, a massive thing, it's very expensive. You have to pay rent to Brewers Retail to put your product on the shelf. And so a lot of very small breweries, like, could not afford to do that because it was so expensive. So having it be available to them at the grocery store, it was a lower fee to pay, essentially. Oh, stuck again.
Golden there.
Follow your lead.
Have to make a move now, so let's go and dab the son of a bitch.
All right, I'll follow your lead.
The day room is the best place to start. He ain't in the library or the exam rooms, so he'll have to come through there before he can escape.
You gotta turn that thing on before you can watch it. There's this thing called a remote.
And Emily.
Don't do this to me!
Dead. Oh, yes, that's a huge concern as well. 16 to buy cigarettes, eh? Holy shit. We can't, I don't think you can buy cigarettes until you're 18. I've never smoked, but I don't think you can buy cigarettes here until you're 18 also. But I remember there was a huge, kind of when I first started at my brewery, there was like around a fake ID that was moving through, because we're kind of sort of close to, it's 19? Okay. Yeah, like but we're kind of close to a high school. Like, we're not really, but we kind of are. And there was a fake ID that was floating around the high school. And, like, it was crazy. Like, we also could have lost our whole license to sell as well. So it's crazy. People are getting smarter and smarter with their fake IDs.
Hello.
Welcome. Okay, Emily. So, I don't think we know anything about what's going on. 18, alcohol, tobacco, gambling. Yeah, you can gamble, I think, when you're 18 here. I don't know anything. Outside my own industry, I know nothing. Even, like, so cannabis obviously is legal here, right? And, like, the ridiculous thing is that was also supposed to be run by the government. And then our current provincial government was like, no. Private businesses only. And then it's become a shit show. Like, in the plaza that I frequent close to my house, like, just to do some groceries and shit, or go to Tim Hortons, there's 2. There are 2 in the same plaza. And if you go 2 seconds down the road to another plaza, there's another one. It's fucking wild. The government could have had, like, it was supposed to be run like how they were going to run our spirits and wine. What's up, my doge? And yeah, then the conservatives got in, and here the fuck we go. Yes, my sweet. What's the matter? Do you want to say hi to everybody? Do you want to say hi? The 16 is not. That's so cool, though. Come here. Hey. There he is. There he is. Careful, please. You here? 3 cannabis stores? Oh my god. It's crazy. Sorry, he's very into face all of a sudden. He doesn't usually like to be. It's very strange for him. Watch your butt. Watch your butt. Remember how everybody wants to see the front end of you and not your ass end? Eh? Why'd you come and say hi? Come and say hi. Then Bella. Oh, I love dogs. What's up? What's up, Stinky? Are you good? Stop it. That tickles. I don't know if Bella's a head barrier, but he likes to rub his fucking nose on everything. Yes, I'm talking to you. Yes, talking to you. Sorry, he's a little down here. Hey. What's the matter? You want to say hi? Do you want to say hi to everybody? They're right here. You want to say hi?
This is our day room. As you can see, all
No. Oh God, Roman. Fucking make me fall. Okay, settle down. I always get him started by accident because I'm like, I know you guys want to see him. He's the one that likes his aggressive butt to be pet. Okay, we gotta figure out what the heckin' is going on here because I have literally no idea. He's my old man. He's 12. Okay, so Emily's still just doing her thing. So, who's the real mental patients? Any of us?
Real cops, fake cops, none of it matters. This hospital...
Yeah?
It was an exceptional performance.
Sorry, I gotta turn this up just a smidge. I know I turned it down, I gotta turn it up again. Just a bit. It's not gonna be anywhere near what it was. I can't hear the conversation between Roman drinking and the furnace coming on. Okay, yeah, come in and say hi.
How was I doing, Mr. Director? Like a real professional, yeah?
It was an exceptional performance. Not only did you deliver your lines with passion and bravado, your improvisation was on point. Always adjusting your lines and tones to correspond with the other actor's delivery. You truly are a master thespian.
Yeah, well, you didn't have to give me such a hard time.
Sorry. Occupational hazard. Once I get in character, I'm no longer reciting lines. I am the character. Now, I don't like to brag, but that wasn't even the best performance I ever given. Most of my roles, I've done months of research. If I had more time, I'd check myself into a real mental hospital for at least 6 months. Stanislavski's system pushes me to fully embody my characters by learning how they really live.
Yes, of course.
Yes, of
What about
course.
the cops? Have they left?
Good thing you heard the siren and figured out a plan quick. If you hadn't sent me out there to stall them, God knows what they would have found by now.
What are they even investigating? The runaway patient?
Yeah, that's what they said. But, at least to me it seemed like that was just a cover-up. They didn't even check out the room where number 68 escaped. They barely even looked out the window, too. Nope. Both of them went straight to the patient rooms.
You don't think they're looking for Jennifer? Could they be on to our plan?
At first, that's what I thought too. But now, not so sure. Seemed more like they were going around looking for someone safe.
It's hard, Ed, because you've come in kind of like halfway through too. Like I'm trying to figure this out so I can at least show you one from sort of the beginning. Yeah, so McMurphy, James, and Nellie, they're definitely fakes. Spoon, I think, is also real, and maybe Emily? Maybe? But also I feel like Klep is like, he's got a theft problem. He's definitely a kleptomaniac. Okay, can you lay down, please? Ow.
They've lost their minds as well. Looking for sane people inside a mental hospital?
Cops are a bunch of idiots anyway. I'm gonna go out and check again. I'll let you know.
I'll go check room 1 as well.
Let's go.
Wait for me! Look out! Stop following me!
Did you talk to the police, Silver Spoon?
I did! I did too.
Did you notice anything strange?
That lady cop had a real attitude. Kept saying I had schizophrenia. Well, you've got it! You're a complete schizo! Don't interrupt me.
Just stop talking already. Both of you are giving me a headache.
The cop that questioned Silver Spoon was a chick, Mr. Director. That means there's more than one of them. Think they're on to us? Maybe we change the plan? Make a run for it while we still can? I mean, the gate is wide open.
No, the show can't end like this. Don't you want to know the truth? After all this time, the lies, the manipulation, don't you crave retribution?
Lies ain't the half of it. They probably want to steal my company while I'm not there, too. Your company? When did it become your company, huh? Oh, shut up about your stupid company. No one cares. Yeah, well, either way, it's time for the doctors here to pay up.
Right you are about that. Our plan is already in motion. With the doctors under our control, all we need to do is wait for the police to leave. Then this hospital will be ours.
Yeah, well, I still don't get how the police knew to show up at just the right moment, you know? Someone must have ratted on us.
You make a good point. Who could have called the police then? George?
Nah, he was already in with the maestro before any of us even did anything. Probably doesn't even know what's going on.
Jennifer then? This could turn out bad for us. If the cops were to search the bathroom.
Jennifer! No, I can't be her. I stole a phone.
What? I thought I told you to lock her up, not steal her phone. Give it here. Recent calls. Well, the last call she made wasn't to 911.
Why don't we try calling? You can't just do that. We don't know who it'll call. What are you looking at me for?
Hand it over. And whose phone is this?
From that stupid cop earlier. But you know what? Here's what's really weird. Who calls a cop directly rather than 911?
You stole this from the police? How many other phones have you stolen?
A lot.
I don't got any more phones, but I do have this. You are a real piece of work. Why would you steal a TV remote? Got it from Ray earlier. It looks like a phone, you know? Even fits in your hand like one. I couldn't resist.
Huh?
That a police siren?
Which part of stick to the script don't you understand? If you would have just followed your lines, you wouldn't have run the risk of getting us all into trouble. Now, if the police come back here, our plan is ruined. All our efforts down the drain. I'll keep the doctor's phone for now. You return both of those, but don't get caught.
But I never learned to...
I never learned to return what I stole.
Stuff.
Make it happen.
All right.
That's odd.
Hey, Emily, you gotta turn that thing on before you can watch it. There's this thing called a remote.
Holding, Emily.
Don't do this to me!
Well, Emily boomed everybody. Yeah, Jennifer had to have called Tony. That's what she's that's what they're implying. So we have everybody. Okay. So we can choose as many people as we want, it looks like. I kind of feel like the maestro might be Ghost. I don't know why. I just have a feeling. Okay, so who do we believe to be the mental patients? Definitely Emily. And Spoon? Oh, that's right. Yeah, he does. We were in here with him.
Boss, why is it you wanted me to meet you here, George?
Actually, I wanted to ask you a favor, Maestro. You're an expert when it comes to art, yes? I was hoping you could evaluate a painting for me.
You've come to the right person.
You have come to the
Not
right
to
person.
boast, but a piece's price can increase considerably if I say good things about it.
Of course, of course. Please, sit. The picture's right here. If you could just take a look.
What is this? This isn't artwork. This is a map?
Indulge me if you would. And listen to the music. Anything?
It's the title music.
There is something. Wait. I need to get my thoughts straight.
Take your time.
It's, you know what this is kind of reminding me of? George and Maestro. Would you kindly? Oh, Ed, you're the sweetest. Thank you very, very much. I'll have to check it out. I just want to... I need to spend some time and just get things better organized, you know? And that's what I need to do. But I'll definitely take a look at that. Hopefully I can get that done tomorrow. I usually finish up a bit earlier tomorrow, so I'll try and take a look and get that done. The reason is I gotta stop going to bed so fucking late. I went to bed last night before midnight, and like I woke up today more tired than what I normally am. Like I am hurting more so today. My man is being conditioned.
Tell me, what do you see?
I see an interrogation. Yes, inside a police station.
Who are the police interrogating?
I don't... Oh, wait. Yes. I know this voice. Silver Spoon?
What are they questioning Silver Spoon about?
Something about drugs. Yes, I remember Silver Spoon mentioning this before.
Excellent. Let's move on to the next picture.
Another
Okay,
one?
so Silver Spoon was getting interrogated about drugs. Okay. Note that one down.
What about the painting? You said I was here to evaluate. What's going on? What are you doing to me?
Don't worry, Maestro. It's just a small test. One more picture, and we're done.
Another map?
Do you recognize this place?
It looks familiar. Yes, I know. An art gallery.
Describe the art gallery for me.
It's crowded. An exhibition will start soon. Wait. There's an empty frame? But why?
Exactly. Why is that?
Give me just a moment. No. It can't be that either. But then, who took it? The real painting.
Who ended up taking the real painting again? It was Mac. Mac took it.
It's fine. Take your time.
Oh god, here we go. Okay, hang on, I'm gonna... Dear God.
Oh, it's Sean. Yes. Nice to see you again. Oh, and Ms. Reeves is here too.
Huh?
The painting was stolen. Someone stole my painting. No, that's not it. I had my own painting stolen. It was part of my exhibition. I spent so much time and effort on my painting. I would never let someone steal it. It was all part of my plan. Yes, the painting was retrieved in the end too. The lost art returned.
He's losing it. Oh, yeah, thank you so much again. I appreciate it. It's so nice to see you. I'll have to pop in when you're streaming again too. But I hope you have a really, really awesome early morning, night, day. Say hi to Flora. You guys are doing well. Thank you again. Have a good Wednesday.
I'm afraid your symptoms haven't improved.
What are you talking about? Didn't you ask me to evaluate paintings for you?
This was an evaluation, except it was a psychiatric one. We call it the thematic apperception test.
What? A psychiatric evaluation?
Yes, tailor-made for your symptoms. I also use role-play therapy to supplement the effects. Unfortunately, the results are far from promising.
What's wrong with me, exactly?
We used images to hypnotize you, allowing you to see and hear things from your past. When you saw an interrogation, you could remember the stories Silver Spoon told you. The problem is, when you saw the image reflecting yourself, you weren't able to differentiate between delusion and reality. You sank further and further into your own fantasy story, allowing you to escape from the bleakness of your own reality. You staged the whole theft. Quite a coincidence, and a little too convenient, don't you think?
George! Doctor! What you said... I don't quite understand.
Don't worry about it. You know everything you need to know. Now, answer me one question. Who are you?
I'm Zima... No, I'm... Patient number 29. Yes.
There you go. Perfect. Now, just make sure you keep taking your medication on time.
So, I was going to say, I think we might be a little bit. The lady that's guiding us seems a little, I don't know the word, but isn't patient 29, isn't that who we're looking for?
And trust me, you will get better.
All right.
Patient 29 shows little improvement. If anything, his symptoms may be worsening. For situations with which he has an anecdotal connection, he is able to discern the projected narrative from reality. But in cases where he has direct experience, his ability to distinguish between the two is severely blurred. Prognosis remains guarded.
68.
I strongly recommend continued treatment with antipsychotic medications, as well as TAT and role-playing therapy to see if conditions improve. And we should schedule him for a full reassessment in 6 weeks' time.
They just left him there? They just left him there?
Why isn't the gate locked?
I don't know.
Excuse me, Doc. I need you to turn over the key to room 4.
Huh? Who are you? How did you get in?
I'm a police officer. We're here to investigate a case.
Police? Who let you in? Do you have a search warrant?
Of course I do. It's right in here. Yeah, right there. Just on that table over there.
Ah!
Hey, why'd you knock out George? What did he do?
Was in the way. Wanted to see our search warrant.
See if he's got the key on him.
You know, the more I think about it, I don't know if these guys are real cops. Dirty cops?
Here. Found them.
Tony.
Okay. It could be 68. Yeah, 29 does sound familiar. I just don't know where. Okay, do we think we have enough to maybe make some educated guesses here? I think it's Maestro, Emily. I think it's these guys. This I'm still not sure. That's what I'm thinking for mental patients. My character is glitching it again.
What's going on here? Don't tell me our ghost made like a ghost.
This doesn't make any sense. This room's at the very end of the hall. He'd have to go by my room to get out. And I've had eyes like a hawk on that door this whole damn time. Hell, I was still paying attention during that whole crazy act earlier.
No, man. Something's not right. Look at the dust on the floor. Gotta be at least an inch thick. But the only sets of footprints in here are yours and mine. No one's been in here for a long time.
Well, I'll be damned. But there's no way in hell I was wrong. Let me check again. No one under the bed. Huh. What about this big chest here? You don't think he hid the money in it, do you?
The chest? Wait, don't touch it!
What the? A trap!
That fucker played us like a fiddle. Now he knows we're here. We need to pull out.
And here I thought fiddlers stuck to roofs nowadays.
You know, I'd much prefer you use that mental energy to get us the hell out of here.
Oh, yeah, because I can just waltz out of here looking like this.
All we need is a little impulse. Tony! Arrest him! We'll escort him right out of the building.
Huh, good idea.
Arrest? That's much.
We've got our man! Get back to the precinct!
You got the wrong guy!
Move it!
There's this thing called a
Hold
remote.
him, Emily.
Don't ever lose to me!
Boom. I think it's supposed to be the escapee. Yeah, let's watch it from the beginning again. Sorry.
Hello! Welcome in, officers. How can I help you? I heard your siren.
I'm Elvira. This is my partner. Are you in charge here?
Yeah. I am the administrator of this facility. To what do we owe this visit?
You look a little young to be running this place. Anyway, we're here to investigate reports of an escape.
Aha! Yeah. About that. We're dealing with it internally. It's a minor incident. Not that big of a deal.
Yeah, why would they be one of the characters here? I know. That's what I'm confused. Like, he's come back? I don't know.
Really?
Not that big of a deal.
This is a mental institution. Some of our patients are highly agitated, and a few, from time to time, attempt to escape. This one happened to be successful. We have people out searching, but often the patients return on their own volition after a day or two.
How did it happen? This time, I mean.
Let me recall. Right. We were having a therapy session when the patient suddenly picked up an ashtray and hit me on the head, then jumped out the window.
Your head seems fine to me.
Oh, it wasn't a heavy blow. And in this profession, you must be prepared for these sort of outbursts. Roll with the punches, as they say. Truth be told, this situation is very embarrassing, which is why I didn't want to call the police.
You might not have called us, but someone did. You also
So that someone was Jennifer. She called Tony.
confirmed that one of your patients escaped, which means we're now legally obligated to investigate. A psych case on the loose poses a threat not only to themselves, but to the public. Take us inside. We'll need to interview the other inmates. And get us their files.
Interview? You want to talk to them?
Where are the patients? Just show us the way and we can conduct the investigation ourselves.
Well, if you insist. This way, please.
How did this window break?
This is where the patient escaped. Be careful of the glass on the floor.
I need to see this patient's file.
You mean patient number 68?
It is 68.
What do you want to know, officer? I've spent so much time with everyone here that I can practically recite their files from memory.
Hold up. Why is this gate open? No wonder you're trying to cover up how easy it is to slip out of here. All the doors are unlocked.
Unlocked? Yeah, that was me. I apologize. I was in such a hurry to greet you earlier, I forgot to lock it behind me. Don't worry, though. I've been here the whole time. I can assure you that no one else escaped.
Let's check inside.
This is our day room. As you can see, all our patients are quite well cared for. Wouldn't you say?
Nice decor in board games doesn't change the fact that they're still stuck in a mental facility.
Hey, new arrivals! Grab your clothes and toiletries.
Huh? Who are you?
None of your concern. Pick your seat and sit down. I don't want any trouble.
Who's this guy?
Patient number 27 has a non-bizarre
That's 27.
delusional disorder. He thinks he's a caregiver here. The hospital is short-handed, so we usually leave him be. Saves us from having to hire more help.
Yes,
People
that's
here
true.
are more
James did
nuts
say
than I
that.
thought.
What's she doing?
Watching TV.
But the TV isn't even on. What's your name?
Patient 42 suffers from severe social anxiety that manifests as selective mutism. She talks to no one.
Neither of these two are going to be any help. Let's split up and canvass the rest of the place. Check the room over there, would you?
On it.
stomach.
Okay, so I'm going to go back and revisit this. Do we still think this is an accurate description of the people that we know? Because the more I think about it, Klep is not really a patient here. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's a kleptomaniac, but like, you know what I mean? Same with Spoon. Well, I kind of believe Spoon a little bit more. And same with Emily. It's just kind of like Klep, I feel, is a little... Yes. Yeah. Did anybody mention that the remote was stolen from them? I'm sure, like, there's a lot happening in this, like, this 15 minutes, and I'm like, okay, who talked about a remote? They're talking about the remote down in here, right? Okay, let me skip ahead.
Did you talk to the police, Silver?
I did too.
Did you notice anything strange?
That lady cop had a real attitude. Kept saying I had schizophrenia. Well, you've got it. You're a complete schizo. Don't interrupt me.
Just stop talking already. Both of you are giving me a headache.
The cop that questioned Silver Spoon was a chick, Mr. Director. That means there's more than one of them. You think they're on to us? Maybe we change the plan? Make a run for it while we still can? I mean, the gate is wide open.
No, the show can't end like this. Don't you want to know the truth? After all this time, the lies, the manipulation, don't you crave retribution?
Lies ain't the half of it. They probably want to steal my company while I'm not there, too. Your company? When did it become your company, huh? Oh, shut up about your stupid company. No one cares. Yeah, well, either way, it's time for the doctors here to pay up.
Right you are about that. Our plan is already in motion. With the doctors under our control, all we need to do is wait for the police to leave. Then this hospital will be ours.
Yeah, well, I still don't get how the police knew to show up at just the right moment, you know? Someone must have ratted on us.
You make a good point. Who could have called the police then? George?
Nah, he was already in with the maestro before any of us even did anything. Probably doesn't even know what's going on.
Jennifer then? This could turn out bad for us. If the cops were to search the bathroom.
Jennifer? No, I can't be her. I stole a phone.
What? I thought I told you to lock her up, not steal her phone. Give it here. Recent calls. Well, the last call she made wasn't to 911.
Why don't we try calling? You can't just do that. We don't know who it'll call.
You doing it?
What are you looking at me for?
Hand it over. And whose phone is this?
From that stupid cop earlier. But you know what? Here's what's really weird. Who calls a cop directly rather than 911?
You stole this from the police? How many other phones have you stolen?
I don't got any more phones, but I do have this. You are a real piece of work. Why would you steal a TV remote? Got it from Ray earlier. It looks like a phone, you know?
I got it from Ray earlier. Two factions, yeah. One's the director, Kelp, Oscar, and James. I agree. And Elvira, Tony, Murphy, and maybe Jen. I think, yeah, and I'm not sure where Jen fits into all of this. Because they make a really good point. Who does call a cop directly? Like, it's very interesting. Yeah. And we know that somebody planted the bomb. Ray had the remote and then it was gone. Okay, okay, so he stole it from Ray. Okay, note that down. I just want to go back and talk to these guys.
I haven't locked down Ghost.
Yep, damn goat.
But I did.
Another listen to the bathroom? Okay. Let's just keep going. I also want to listen to James and Oscar one more time.
Who's that knocking? Ray? What are you doing here? Who did this to you?
I'll explain everything later. Quick, untie me.
I can do that, but only on one condition.
Just say it. Whatever you want me to do, I'll do it. Within my power, of course.
You need to prove to everyone else that I'm not crazy so I can get discharged.
Consider it done. I knew you weren't crazy a long time ago.
Perfect. Then you can get me out of here.
Well, I'll do my best, but remember, I'm just a caregiver. The doctors are the ones who have the final say. Oh, speaking of doctors, Jennifer's in the room next door. We gotta save her, too.
Dr. Jennifer?
Dr. Jennifer?
Doctor? Doctor, wake up! Where am I? What happened? Someone apparently knocked you out. Got some blood on you there.
I remember that much. But why am I in the bathroom?
Can't help you there. Wait, you went out cold, Ray. What happened? Huh?
Hey, what are you... Ray! What the fuck? You killed her!
She'll be fine. Anyway, better her than us, right?
What are you even talking about? What's going on?
Okay, so here's what happened. While you were treating patient number 68 earlier, you remember that, right? I was talking with James. The two of us heard this loud noise all of a sudden, so I went to check. Turns out 68 broke the window and took off. By the time I came to check up on you, you were already out cold. Had this cracked ashtray next to you, too. This got me all in a panic. So I didn't notice that the gate to the inpatient sector wasn't locked. Next thing I knew, a bunch of patients had all gotten out. They charged me, tied me up, and threw me in the bathroom. Then they dragged you in after I was tied up.
Jesus Christ. Then Nellie was in on this too? She doesn't really strike me as the violent type.
I don't know about that, but I'm not taking any risks. They're all crazy. Who knows what they're capable of?
But what is it they're trying to do? And why didn't you call the police when you had the chance?
Everything happened so fast. 1 second, I was trying to figure out what happened to you. The next, those psychos jumped me.
Huh? Where's my phone? Don't tell me they took it.
Oh, wait. Oh. God damn it, it's gone!
What?
Not my phone, something else. Caregivers aren't allowed to bring phones inside the hospital. You know, that's the rule here.
Well, that's stupid. What do we do now, then? We can't even call the police. How many people did you see in here earlier? Don't tell me everyone is in on this.
I saw Clep, Silver Spoon, Oscar, oh, right, and Mr. Director. I'm telling you, it was chaos.
It was chaos.
There might have been more of them. I don't know.
And all of them working together? They're not even suffering from the same illness. This is certainly a first. What do you think they're trying to do? Escape?
They took the keys, but as far as I know, they haven't left. All I could tell was that Mr. Director seemed to be the ringleader. Something about manipulation and brainwash.
Then it's a coup?
A coup?
Yeah, they want to take over the hospital. That's why they didn't escape. You haven't seen George, have you?
No. Maybe he's still in the treatment room?
Is that an alarm?
Probably somebody's alarm clock. I wouldn't worry about it.
Then what do we do?
I'm gonna worry about it.
It's only a matter of time before they find us here.
Honestly, I think the two of us can hold them off. Klept, he's basically a stick. Oscar's a wuss. Silver Spoon's lucky if he isn't fighting himself. And Mr. Director, he's an old man. The only reason they got the jump on me last time was because they caught me off guard. But you and we'll have the element of surprise next time.
Why don't we just sneak into the director's office and use the landline to call the police?
Hey, good idea.
Come on, let's go. Stay calm.
Okay, so I'm gonna...
I'm sick, I tell you.
Rolled and Emily.
Okay, let me... So they're heading out to join the fun. I want to hear that. But definitely, Kelp stole the remote from Ray.
Off about those cops.
James.
You stay away from the gate. Get your ass. Hey, Rube.
For crying out loud. You a caregiver, huh?
Oh. We're going. What the hell's going on? Why were the police here?
Things are getting out of control. Mr. Director, the other crackpots, right? Figured if we really did take over the hospital, it'd be much easier to look for Ghost.
No way it's a coincidence. You notice anything off about those cops?
Well, they were definitely looking for someone. That much was obvious. But the way they were interrogating every single patient makes me think they're after Ghost, too.
Why would the authorities suddenly be searching for him? Until we got that tip, everyone thought he was dead.
Maybe they got it, too. Anyway, what have you found so far?
I haven't locked down Ghost yet. But I did find his plan B.
Plan B?
Pure coincidence, actually. The TV remote went missing, you see? And the button on the TV doesn't work either. It got me curious, so one day I volunteered to cover Ray's night shift. After everyone left the room, I opened the TV set. Guess what I found?
A bomb.
Bingo! Anyone turns that thing on, it'll explode. I bet that's probably why he took the remote.
That's further proof it...
I did notice that, yeah, he included Oscar, so he's... Fuck that, so... He did list the patients, though, didn't he? He said Oscar, James, and Klepp. And the director.
Was Ghost who blew up the police station to kill his crew and fake his own death. But why would he plant another one in the same place he's hiding?
That's why I said it must be his plan B. Sure, the hospital's been a safe place to lay low, but someone clearly knows he's still alive.
Is it Raven?
Otherwise, they wouldn't have put a bounty on his head, and we wouldn't be in here. Ghost probably planted the bomb for just such an occasion as this. He can blow the place sky high and vanish into the wind again. Poof!
Sounds right up his alley. Anyone who sees his face dies.
Not this time. Check this out.
What the hell is that thing? Looks like some kind of sci-fi gizmo.
It's a microcontroller infrared scrambler. Got it from a catalog for $29.95. Batteries not included.
I don't get it.
This is my plan B. When Ghost tries to blow this whole place to smithereens, this thing will jam the signal from the remote. The TV won't go boom, and we grab whoever's holding the clicker.
Now that's smart. Then all we have to do is cuff him and collect our reward. Before the cops swoop in and steal all the credit.
Okay, so these guys sound like they're bounty hunters almost. And they're just trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, so... Yeah, I was gonna say, like, she definitely was 100% killed. So this has to be a different one. Or, like, could she have survived and just had a complete, like, breakdown? No. Okay, so I think definitely the maestro for sure, but it was James, Oscar, and he said the director too, right? Sorry. And we think it's Ray?
Huh? Is that the alarm?
What the hell?
What?
I didn't
Hey.
even know this hospital had an alarm system. Stupid cops. They probably triggered the trap that Ghost set up. Fuck. Months of work down the drain.
What do we do now?
Ghost is gonna have to make a move now. So let's go nab the son of a bitch.
All right, I'll follow your lead.
Well, potentially, but isn't he's still knocked out? Yeah, he's still. Could he pose as a doctor, though? Do we want to try this? We've got one. One's correct. Okay, so this one is tricky. I just want to listen to what Ray said about fighting off the patients. Because I included the maestro because he self-admitted he was. But, question mark, if George is the ghost, does he have the diagnostic powers then, you know? Yeah, they just gradually increased in difficulty.
Why? Fuck! You killed her!
She'll be fine. Anyway,
Right.
better her than us, right?
What are you even talking about? What's going on?
Okay, so here's what happened. While you were treating patient number 68 earlier, you remember that, right? I was talking with James. The two of us heard this loud noise all of a sudden, so I went to check. Turns out 68 broke the window and took off. By the time I came to check up on you, you were already out cold. Had this cracked ashtray next to you, too. This got me all in a panic. So I didn't notice that the gate to the inpatient sector wasn't locked. Next thing I knew, a bunch of patients had all gotten out. They charged me, tied me up, and threw me in the bathroom. Then they dragged you in after I was tied up.
Jesus Christ. Then Nellie was in on this too? She doesn't really strike me as the violent type.
I don't know about that, but I'm not taking any risks.
So, are all of these people then? Is it Kelp Spoon, the director, Emily, and Nellie? Because these Kelp Spoon and the director talk about like a coup essentially, so they know that they believe that they're the patients. Maestro, like,
They're all crazy. Who knows what they're capable of?
But what is it they're trying to do? And why didn't you call the police when you had the chance?
Everything happened so fast. 1 second, I was trying to figure out what happened to you. The next, those psychos jumped me.
Huh? Where's my phone? Don't tell me they took it.
Oh, wait. Oh. God damn it, it's gone!
What?
Not my phone, something else. You know, caregivers aren't allowed to bring phones inside the hospital. You know, that's the rule here.
Well, that's stupid. What do we do now, then? We can't even call the police. How many people did you see in here earlier? Don't tell me everyone is in on this.
I saw Clep, Silver Spoon, Oscar. Oh, right. And Mr. Director. I'm telling you, it was chaos. There might have been more of them. I don't know.
And all of them working together?
See, but if Oscar and James are the...
They're not even suffering from the same illness. This is certainly a first. What do you think they're trying to do? Escape?
They took the keys, but as far as I know, they haven't left. All I could tell was that Mr. Director seemed to be the ringleader. Something about manipulation and brainwash.
Then it's a coup?
A coup?
Yeah, they want to take over the hospital. That's why they didn't escape. You haven't seen George, have you?
Nope. Maybe he's still in the treatment room?
Is that an alarm?
See, like, I have a problem. Yeah, who are the real mental patients, I guess? Like, who's not in on any of this? Like, who genuinely... Like, the only people that I can think of that have had absolutely zero connection are Emily and Maestro. Right? Like, Kelp, Spoon, and the director are working together to try and take it over. Nellie just wants to get out of here. And I think Oscar and James are bounty hunters, I guess, in a sense. And then Elvira, McMurphy, and Tony, they're cops, I guess. So if we take off... Sorry. Yeah, I agree. And then Maestro identified himself as being a patient. No. That's not it. Interesting. Would it just be Maestro then? Maestro and Spoon? I think when Elvira and Tony meet McMurphy, I think is when we first get the first mention is when they talk to Oscar, and that's when they mention the escape patient, number 68, because that's who Ghost is. Patient 68. But I think we kind of... Oh my god, sorry, my old lady hip is acting up again. But I think it's when...
Hello!
Let me just... Oh my god, sorry. Oh, we did just assume that is true. Alright, let's... I'm gonna speed this up and I'm gonna get these guys over to McMurphy.
Brains, getting us all sorted.
Are you done, Tony?
No. Why is this room locked?
That is the seclusion room.
Open it.
I would strongly advise against that.
Anybody in there?
I'm gonna kill ya! I'm gonna kill all of ya!
Must warn you, this patient might...
Yeah, exactly. So maybe. And Klepp definitely said that he stole it. He stole it, and then it's implied he stole it from Ray. Ray is like, oh god, I'm missing something. It's not my phone, but it's something else. But and then yeah, the other guys are like, we found his backup plan. It was a bomb. So I mean, like, it's kind of sus that Klepp is saying, oh, I stole this fucking remote from Ray, and they're like, it's a bomb, but it's also a remote detonator. And then everybody's like, oh my god, Emily, no, don't use the thing. So I think I don't know what I think, to be honest.
Be dangerous. He suffers from episodes of acute mania and violent psychosis.
I told you to open this door. Just do it.
All right. Just give me a second. I need to find the key.
You need to find the key.
Which one was it again? Is this one? Not this one. This will only take a second, I assure you. Ah, here it is.
Great. Open it up.
I'll just wait. Out here.
Why in the fuck are you? I'm gonna straight up bash your fucking brains in.
All right. I'm gonna need you to calm down, sir.
You get that fucking duck away from me, you hear? He fucked me up. I can't think straight. I'm gonna slit his fucking throat, you hear that, huh, Doc? Huh? I'm gonna fucking murder you.
Tell the duck. Elvira.
I'm here. You can leave now.
I'm not sure how interviewing someone like him will help, but you're the police, not me. Just be careful.
He's gone. It's safe to talk now.
Damn, Tony, my man. Look at you in uniform. Could have fooled even me.
Keep your voice down. Though, I could say the same about you. You almost gave me a scare with all that crazy talk. What's it called again?
Rabies, idiot.
He said something happened when Jen was with 68. He just said that he... What did he say? She was with 68, and then she was the one that was hit with an ashtray. Oh my god, is it Oscar? Because he said he was hit with an ashtray. How would he know that? I still think it's Ray, though. We've got, whatever I'm doing, I think we've got the correct answer as to who Ghost is. That's the one thing I think, because I'm messing around with who these guys are, and I keep getting... If I do this, yeah, there should be more real patience. Fuck, One more time. Fuck. Send us right back to the fucking beginning again. Okay. I think Maestro's 29. I think that's what he said. I think Oscar is 68. I think you're right. I think he's definitely 68. So why is he working with James then? Who the fuck is James? Or did they just hear about the bounty for Ghost and they're like, oh, we can probably fucking figure this out? So Oscar's definitely, that's correct. And they also said James, right? Klepp, James. Or was James not mentioned? I'm trying to remember. Okay. Spoon. Did he mention James? I think he mentioned James. No. So, too many patient names now. Okay. Elvira, Tony, and McMurphy are all somewhat cop-related. Oscar, definitely. He said the director. The director was the ringleader. Okay, here we go.
Stash. He called Mr. Director. And a whole lot of...
Elvira. Charming as always, I see.
Jokes aside, what have you found? There's a whole lot of people out there that have got their eyes on Ghost's secret stash.
You look around at all?
Not much. Already talked to 2 patients. Crazy guy called Mr. Director and some thief. Gotta say, they both seem totally fucked up, to put it mildly. What about you? Who did you talk to?
Just some delusional reporter. Oh, and a schizophrenic called Silver Spoon. Just like you said, though, both 100% loony.
Guess we're on the same page then.
Wait, so you haven't found anything yet? So why'd you call us up here?
I didn't see him, but I know where to find him.
How so?
Process of elimination. At first, I didn't know what to do. No one seemed to be faking it. But then I discovered seclusion room number 4 at the end of this very hallway. Never seen it unlocked, but I know someone's inside. Because the caregiver, so I played the magic, which got me thrown in here. Now I can keep an eye on things from the privacy of right next door. And if all the other patients are legit crazy, whoever's in that room is Ghost. I mean, the logic fits, right?
Well, look at you, Sherlock McMurphy. All right, then. Time to see who's behind door number 4. Get the key from the doctor, Elvira.
Wait. Something doesn't add up. What about the escaped patient? Patient number 68. Could he be Ghost?
Nah. Think about it. Why would Ghost want to get out? He got himself committed on purpose, remember?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's like actual conditions. So it's Maestro, it's Emily, it's Spoon. But is it also Clep? Because he also said some thief. We also don't know what Oscar has done. So Maestro, Spoon, Emily, and Clep. Should we be including Clep in that? He just says thief. All right, let's start here. I think you're right. We'll have to see what we got. Okay, we need more time. I hate how you just can't like go back and you have to do it again. Okay, so we will take out Clep. See if that one might be right. Okay. is fucking... This one is hard. Okay, so we'll take out spoon also. Shit. Sorry. Okay. There should be more real patients. Okay. So, do we put... Do we put Klep in? There should be more. So I think we're looking for what was for the magic number. Hang on, let me just do this again and see what it says. There should be more. There should be more. Okay. We've got those 4. Do we include Nellie because they called her delusional? George is the doctor. Oscar technically is a patient. They do name him as a patient. Nellie or the director? Okay, well, let's start with Nellie. Okay, so it's not her, because that's... Now we don't have the more. Take out Nellie and we'll try the director. Okay. So why not Nellie? Unless she literally did actually get herself committed to discover the truth.
Excellent work, Detective.
Good God.
I have just one last question for you.
Oh.
I have just one last question for you. Who are you?
So we're in the hospital? Who the fuck am I? I can't actually move. Who the fuck am I? Am I number 68? What? I'm hooked up to all these machines and wires. Am I actually a detective? I know, we have to think about this. Who am I? We've gone through all of these cases, cold cases. Who the fuck is Tyler? Who is Cameron? Solve this case. I don't recognize Cameron or Tyler either. Not Emily. I don't think I'm Emily. Why do I lean towards number 68? Am I actually a detective? Am I the maestro? I don't think I can be the maestro, can I? Oh yeah, that's right, he is. Am I a detective? Or is this one of those things where it's like, the more time you spend, it's like the fucking, the Animus from Assassin's Creed. Oh, if you start spending too much time in the Animus, you're gonna start getting memory bleeds, and then you're gonna be in trouble. Right? Do you know what I mean? Like, is this asking or telling me, like, hey, you've spent a lot of time in the Animus, maybe it's time to come out. Okay, you're out. Who are you? What do you remember? Like, is it one of those things? We've come out of the Animus. We have spent many times in the Animus. Maybe I am the maestro. He did hear voices. Yeah, remember? He's like, I'm in an interrogation room. Who did he say he was in the interrogation room, or who did he see? Was it Spoon? Or was it Klepp? Fuck, I don't remember. Yeah, in the interrogation room. Can be inaccurate and fuzzy. Remember how when George was asking him, he's like, I see somebody in an interrogation room. So, who? It was Spoon. Okay, so it's not Klepp. Okay. So do we want to select the maestro then? And Tyler. So does that mean that the lady across from us is Emily? I think we should go for Maestro. Because I'm not a detective anymore. Number 68 is Oscar. We don't know who Cameron is. The director, that's not us. Klepp, we did come under the guise of the detective, but looking kind of at all the hidden clues or like the small references. We don't know who Tyler is, and I definitely don't think I'm Emily. She did. Is that me? Is that right? Did I guess incorrectly? Is that right? Sorry, I wasn't following.
I'm sorry, Detective.
Aww.
But you've failed the test. I had hoped it wouldn't turn out like this. You were doing quite well at the beginning. But, well, things started to unravel towards the end. It's sadly clear.
Was it literally I should have answered detective?
Who you are anymore. I'm sorry, but we're going to have to.
Oh. No, I'm going back for more. No, I need to... Okay, we said director, Maestro, Spoon, Emily, and Klepp, right? No. I'm gonna figure this out.
Excellent work, Detective.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you again.
I have just one last question.
I'll brute force this if I have to. Who are you?
I have just one last question for you. Congratulations.
Oh, fuck. It was literally that easy.
Final test.
See, this
By
is
now,
the thing.
You've probably realized the last case was mixed with some of the voices from previous ones.
Yes.
It threw the other testers into a state of deep confusion. But you didn't lose yourself like they
Oh,
did,
yeah, totally.
which means you are now qualified to call yourself a true acoustic detective.
Right? But it seemed logical.
Once you've mastered the system, you can take it with you. You never know.
That's what I mean. Like, these types of games where you're like, you have to scrutinize every single detail. Except for the last part where it's like...
hallucinations. I trust you'll master those too. In time.
Oh, cool. I get to carry...
That concludes the exam, Detective. Thank you again for participating. It exceeded all of my expectations.
Well...
You're free to leave whenever you like.
Oh. Thank you. Good day. Oh my god, the brightness.
Thank you again for participating. It exceeded all of my expectations. You're free to leave whenever you like.
I'm leaving.
Who are you?
Hey, buddy. Come on, it's me. Station agent. Recognize your old pal? I'm a long
Well. Thank you. Okay, so we seem to be in a lot of trouble now. You'll master the hallucinations. Bye-bye. We're going to offer you absolutely no help. Yeah, you are supposed to stop. My controller is just doesn't want us to. We are in a whole whack of trouble. Okay, well, Vera, it is 11:30. I'm going to wrap this up. Add-on content. I don't know if I want that. We're gonna wrap this up. That was a tricky one. Everybody had a horse in that race. Okay, I guess we're going back to Cult of the Lamb tomorrow. Yay. I'll maybe do a little bit of poking around to see if I can find a little something else to switch back and forth to. Very mentally taxing. I agree. It was a fun game. It was very interesting, a little different. Games like this make me feel stupid all the time. It's really exciting. But yeah, Vera, we'll wrap this up. I also want to say thanks to Ed and maybe Flora, if Flora was there as well, for popping in. Yeah, it was good. I didn't mind it. It was a good little break. We'll get back to Cult of the Lamb tomorrow, and we will be ready to take on Anchor Deep. So, yay. Anywho, Vera, happy Wednesday. And, yeah, we will, catch you guys. Oh, God, what have I done? Messing up things. Okay. Catch you guys tomorrow if you got time, right? Later, Gators.